Louisiana Beer Reviews looks at Aecht Schlenkerla Lentbeer Fastenbier. The Fastenbier is for the Lent. And the Lent has passed. The Easter has passed. We are in ordinary time. Okay. Cerveceria Quadragissimi. Cerveceria dem Berisch in Reinheitsgebot in Entsprechen Gebrots Bamsberg Spezialitat. Anno Domini Brotzeit est. 2016. Okay, and if that isn't enough, the original Schlenkerla Smokebeer, a specialty since 1405, and they have records going back to at least 1405 to show that they were brewing back then. It's today owned by the 6th generation of the same family, was bought out at one point 6 generations ago, imported by United International, Oxford, Connecticut. Okay, an unfiltered smoked beer, brewed in accordance with the Bavarian Purity Law of 1516. This bottom-fermenting yeast gives the reddish brown Lentbeer a natural cloudiness. Okay, so bottom-fermenting yeast, natural cloudiness. Its smoky aroma is already noticeable in the smell, combined with a fine hoppy note. In the drink, the full-bodied, highly drinkable Lentbeer, oh, we like to say drink, don't we? So it shows its strong malty flavour, rounded up with a smoky taste and a light bitterness. Schlenkerla Lentbeer literally has the Brotzeit, the afternoon snack, already included. Okay, so this is heavy bodied. It's like eating a beer, apparently. People say you ought to give up beer for Lent. Well, you know, I don't want to have a nervous breakdown, so I give up tobacco. Oh, anyway, tobacco, what is he talking about? He's gone mad. All right, lager glass. I bought this for $4.99 at Cuban Liquors on Louisiana Highway 427, Perkins Road, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. All right, well, enough joking. He was in Korea. Okay, look at that thick, bone-colored head. That somewhat clear copper. There's so much powdery sediment throughout this Lentbeer. And I had this German lady that I work with, and she's like stern and angry. She's angry all the time. I need a manager to register one. But she, I was telling her one day, I said, Petra, I've heard about these smoked beers. Oh, yes. And she said, I'm from Bavaria, Bern. I said, it's Roch beer, huh? Rock beer, whatever I was saying. She said, no, it's Roch beer. I said, okay. Anyway, in 1405, that was during the days of the First Reich, the Heiliges Römisreich, the Holy Roman Empire of the German nation. And look what Germany looked like in the 1600s. This big amalgamation of over 300 states. Some as tiny as a little county, but some big, like the Kingdom of Bohemia. Today we call that Moravia. Moravia. The Czech Republic, Bohemia, and Moravia. What is wrong with it? Okay, Bohemia and Moravia. At that time, under the rule of the Archduchy of Austria, the ruling family of the Holy Roman Empire, the Habsburgs. Okay, right next door, southwest of Bohemia, and Bohemia, if you recall, Czechia, is where Pilsner was invented. We have Bavaria, Bern, the electorate of Bavaria. Well, at this time it was an electorate. It had a prince, and they were one of the people who elected the emperor. There were, what, 7 electors? later in 1815, upon the defeat of Napoleon and the reconstitution of Germany, not the empire anymore, but the German Confederation, Bavaria was elevated to the Kingdom of Bavaria. And today it's a state within the German People's Republic. The Federated German Republic. Excuse me. Anyway, so if you can remember all of these 300 states on a map, I will send you free beer. Okay? Now Germany has only what? They had 39 when they made the German Confederation, but I think it's lower today. Anyway, on with the beer. I have drank many Aecht Schlenkerla beers. Aecht Schlenkerla means old gimpy leg, because there was a guy at the brewery who used to limp around, hey, I'm going to go brew some beer. And so they called it old gimpy leg beer. Yeah, making fun of the handicap. I don't think that needs, okay. Well, thick lacing. Oh, I've reviewed so many of these beers, okay, and I always say they're great, outstanding on Beer Advocate. This beer is scored what, 99 out of 100? 90, let's see, outstanding meant like 99 out of 100. That's right, on Rate Beer, and 100 out of 100 for the style. So 94, 99, and 100. Folks, this is one of the highest rated beers on the planet. Yeah, it's past Lent. Yeah, it's past Easter. Yeah, we're in ordinary time, but I think it'll be okay. My only complaint about these beers is that they taste and they smell and taste like smoked sausage. Well, I could just eat smoked sausages. Sausages. I wouldn't necessarily want to drink it, but well, it's smoky. And it's so strange that they smell like smoked pork. It's incredible. If you've never had a Roch beer, I advise you to immediately run out and get one. $4.99 a bottle, 500 milliliter. You know, they're not giving it away, but then spend the dollar and, you know, ride first class. I do my Milwaukee's Best Ice. You know, I do my old Milwaukee Ice, and now well, like they say, you eat the beer. The body. Really, though, it's not heavy. It's high, medium. The finish is on the dry side. Your crisp lager beer. Okay, you know, it's a lager. It's like smoked Budweiser. No, you know, but more like smoked Busch Signature Copper Lager, which died in my area. It's funny, the best beer that Anheuser-Busch produced in a decade, and they gave it no promotion, and they let it die. Essentially, it's dead. You know, it's like, why would you do that? It's like all your great beers, you don't promote. Michelob Amberbach, Ziegenbach, Busch Signature Copper Lager. Ah, those taste too good. We don't want people to drink that. Drink Lime-A-Rita. Come on, get it together. The sweetness on the Cyclops scale would be, oh, I guess 3 out of 5. The bitterness, 1.5 out of 5. Bitter, hop, you know, hoppiness. This is not going to be your thing. Smokiness, oh yes. Oh yes. Doesn't taste old, doesn't taste stale. I mean, yeah, it's probably better fresh. Yeah, it's probably better on draft. They said on the website it was first, it was originally only sold on draft to America. And then in 2015, anybody remember 2015? Remember back in 2015? They started importing it in bottle form to America. Hadn't seen cans, don't know if it's available in cans. Well, that head is pretty creamy. It's a strange thing, you know, with all my little build up to this. with the history. I can't help it. I'm like addicted to history. I'm a history addict. We all have our weaknesses. But it's really like a standard German lager. And I mean, this is clean and crisp. It is not a dirty beer, but it's got that heavy smoked taste. And I know some of y'all love smoked turkey. You love smoked sausage, smoked chicken, smoked pork. You got that smoker. You know you got that smoker. Oh, I'm not gonna say this would pair well with it because it just might be too much of a smoke attack. But by gosh, it is a winner. Outstanding, 99, 100. Yeah, this is one of the greats. I mean, I can sit there and do my little, you know, tongue-in-cheek, old Milwaukee, the ice beer project type things. I'm not even going to bring up that I've got dog bite 8% coming up. But then, all of that silly stuff aside, I mean silly within the context of a pretty serious examination of ice beer and Vienna sausage, or I'm sorry, Prairie Belt smoked sausage. You know, but getting past all that, this kind of stuff, when you really dip into the ultra gourmet, as I've said in the past, it really makes, it's already interesting just doing that, but it makes it really interesting, like really. We were driving down Mulholland Drive, and there's like all these big houses, you know, it was really freaking me out. My first cousin, she was like playing all these Frank Zappa cassettes. I'm like, he's really weird. The guy's really weird, you know? But, oh yeah, this is just, I'm frozen. I froze. Okay, I'm froze. Look at this. Look at this. This is awesomeness. This is a dessert. This is a mousse. Okay, so if you want a smoked, ultra gourmet, ephemeral, you know, deep speculative, 33rd degree lager beer from Bamberg, Bavarian, okay, Bern, Germany. Get this. It's awesome, my friends. No doubt. This is what democracy looks like. Okay, so laissez les bon temps rouler. You know what I'm gonna say. Think globally, drink locally, laissez les bon temps rouler, yada yada yada, and y'all come on down to. You say, well, what about the rating? Yeah, it's not world class. Okay, it's not world class, but it is an A+, outstanding. And y'all come on down to New Orleans.